Hello, 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 hello. Okay, we'll blame Andy. What did I do? What just happened? Let's quickly jump over and check the chats before we get stuck in. We had a couple of people waiting on the YouTube before the stream starts. So Nathan Clegg, looking forward to this. Paul Badcock, welcome to the 365 Predator. Appreciate you dropping by and becoming a member. Appreciate that, buddy. Smiley face, the boss is here. Ralcan, yes, hello. Not a Krieg man myself, just happy to see other people getting cool minis. Good evening. Excited gas mask noises. That could be construed as creepy, but we're going to leave it as it is. They ever bring back Praetorians, though? Yeah, I have a huge Praetorian army, but political correctness, will they ever bring them back? I don't know. I would like to see them back. Probably wait till the individuals come out, just paint them up. I might buy a kill team. So a kill team box set is a good idea. I'm not a Krieg man either, but they are grimmest and the dark is true. Krieg are undoubtedly cool, and I'm glad we're getting anything but Cadians. I love Cadians. But yes, anything but Cadians is great for guard releases. I 100% agree with that. Evening Photos for Stroyans coming back would be pretty cash too, hopefully in the future, potentially. I love the green Krieg did. I will be doing mine that way. Oh man, thanks so much, Eugene. Appreciate that. Okay, quickly over to the YouTube and try and catch up on chat really quickly. The boss is here. Kabrinsky, hello. Good evening. What's happening? Lots of good evenings. 8 hellos is Mitbet. Ren is here. So I've recently only discovered the musician Ren, who's kind of an odd musician, but I quite like his stuff. And every time I hear your name, Ren, then one of his songs starts playing in my head. So, yeah. White Wolf, Kabrinsky's here. Hello, people. Hello. Hope you're doing. Lots of laughs tonight, please. We will do our very best. Unfortunately, we were very late getting the video for today. Like, the start of Krieg Week is this week. And we knew we weren't going to have a video Monday because the first video is going to take 2 days, which is today. So Krieg Week Day 1 is here, and then we'll do 4 videos. One of them will be Patreon exclusive. So 3 of the videos. But man, I finished working on today's video like 6:30. So Laura is frantically trying to finish it and clean it up and make it actually usable for the world. She was doing her best to finish it in time to be on, but she may not be able to in order to get the video out. So we're really sorry. So without her, I'm not as funny. So yeah. Good evening. Had a really good news following almost immediately by really bad. The universe must balance. It always does. 7 hellos. Text hello and chat. Don't lol. Medusa's here. Just eating dinner. We're chatting a bit. That's okay. What else we got going on? I'm aiming to be on tonight, but I was trying to finish. Oh, sorry. She already said it. Whoops. Blame Andy. Yes, it is my fault. Okay, blame her. I wanted to do a video where it's just the cannon and just one gun, but she demanded that I paint all the different gun types. That slowed it all down. It's her fault. Okay, I'll blame Andy immediately. That's what you're blaming me for. It was 9 hellos. Yeah, I just wanted to go 1 over, so you were wrong. So Desolate 7 evening. Mr. Shabby is here. Bill 300. Hello. What's up, chat? Hello, hello, hello. Why isn't there a mediocre sticker that just says hello, 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 hello? Oh no. I do want to just get like a cartoon of me, so then you can do all like the funny faces and stuff. That would be awesome. Like, I still truly believe that nobody got, like, if I make a reel here, like when I was making this reel. No, not a reel, a story. Hold on, sorry. Make a story. Let's choose not that. I think I got my avatar, like me, so good. Like, why can't I just have, like, it's just me, right? So I wish I could have a million stickers with this little funky cartoon me doing stuff. Because then you could have me with a speech bubble with hello, hello, hello. Why is the camera all the way over there? Why does that move? Back where you're supposed to be. Stupid camera. But yeah. I want Mordians. Yes, you do. Looking forward to reveals in the 17. Hopefully some new Ultramarine, Dark Angels, and Stormcast. Stormcast, potentially. Why would there be Ultramarines and Dark Angels? Weren't we promised Space Wolves this year? We'll probably see a hell of a lot more Slanesh stuff. It's always their fault. Just don't tell them. Oof. Bald with a beard. How hard was that? I mean, right? Hey. Can I ask an odd sort of question, please? I feel like you're going to ask it anyway, Glyn, but we'll go for it. We'll take it in. Sorry, that was vicious. Hang's head. Do you want me to get Bella to draw a cartoon version of you? Maybe. Like, I like the idea of it, like, of like a couple, like same design, but just like doing different things, so it makes sense. Yep, Space Wolves take all my money. Yeah. What else did we miss? Australia, yes, I love the green, yes. Did you say konnichiwa? So hello, shovel slapping intensifies. Dr. Doom. Evening all. De France. Appreciate it. So yes, we are all in. We are going to be doing some work on some, I think the camera is tilted. Hold on, let me just scoot this back over a little bit. It's looking a little weird. We are going to be working on some of the new Krieg horses on stream, and have a little bit of fun with that. I also have the codex behind me if anyone has any questions. So yeah, I am very international today. All right, okay, I'm gonna crack open my Red Bull. We're going for apricot and strawberry for the get me going today. What part of Mediocre Hobbies says GW? Wait, what? Oh, I've moved away from 40k and AOS into a game called Dystopian Wars. I know the one. Does that mean I need to leave the community here as it's GW community? It's not just a GW community at all. You are very much welcome to stick around and do all the hobby you want. When we talk here, well, everybody's doing loads of different stuff. And I would genuinely love to do more different stuff than I currently do, but other stuff don't pay the bills. I stopped eating just to say stop being daft. You're getting berated now. No, I was doing Trench Crusade last week and stuff, so no. You're all gravy. You do you. Oh, that's the stuff. I'm very into this. If anyone want to join the watch party at the Discord server, join me. You have a watch party on the Discord. So you're all together. What? If that means less viewers, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm joking. Currently building bolt action British. The name of the channel is Mediocre Hobbies, not Mediocre GW. Yeah, it's the goal, man. It's like I've said it before. Like that is the most important thing about a Patreon. If you can make your channel be supported majority through Patreon and you don't have to worry about the views on YouTube, then you can just do whatever you want. I'm convinced that that's how Miniac runs things. I think he's gotten to a point on his Patreon where it don't matter. He makes videos that he wants to make. He paints things that he wants to paint. Most people don't give a crap. His views are way down compared to other things, but he's enjoying painting them and doing them. So he just gets to go for it. So it's really cool. It's a really nice place to be in for some people. But the majority of us have to chase after the YouTube money, which means we have to pander to more popular videos, hence GW. Mediocre 40k in the grim darks of fair future. There is sometimes war. Yeah, if we can be bothered to get out of bed in the morning, like. I am alone at the moment. Don't leave the stream here. I'm in the Mediocre Discord server. Felix is in the Mediocre Hobby Discord server. If you want to hang out, chat while you're doing hobby, then you're more than welcome, of course. I'm going to grab some miniatures. I'll do a spoiler for the video that Laura is currently finishing up. But this is what the video will be. This is one of the new Krieg artillery pieces. Chunk gun. Yeah, it's pretty much a chunk gun. Like I said, I was stressed for time a little bit, so there's a few little bits and pieces that I'm not going to lie, I did have to skip. And I will go back and finish them off. Like, for instance, this whole bit here should be like lighter scanners and stuff here. Then if you flip to the inside, the console here is not painted at all. And then there's like a poster on this wall, which I should have done like a little transfer or something, but it was generally like stuff you're never going to notice or see, and I didn't have the time, so yeah. Yeah. Don't get me started on the hazard stripes on this one. It was an absolute nightmare. Scarlet sleep and hobbying across the room. Yeah. Laura can paint the missing parts in Photoshop. It's true. Did he say he skipped stuff? Hey, I didn't skip sticking stuff on. Didn't ignore my parts. Alright? God damn it. Right, the rest of this stream, I'm finishing these bits. Forget the stupid horses. For Krieg, isn't squiffy hazard stripes a flogging offense? Oh, for God's sake. I hate you guys. I'd hit it with artillery. And the cool thing is, obviously you can just pop the barrel out and insert for the other type of cannon, or the actual cannon itself pops out for all the other types. So I would stick the other one in, but I really don't like it. Really don't like this one. This is definitely my weapon of choice. I can actually say weapon of choice, and I actually mean a weapon. That's funny. Is the big howitzer. I love it. I think this is just the coolest looking thing. I need many more now. Just admit it. You're not gonna go back and paint it. He's right, you know. It's just like your flesh. Hey. The flesh test will definitely get done. I love them. I just need time. So here's some of the new ridiculously beautiful Death Riders. Like, they're ridiculously beautiful. I love them. It's Trader Iron Kriegsman now. I have to be honest, weapons of choice will be the big gun and the big mortar. Rule wise, I haven't even checked the rules. Like looks wise, the like grenade one, just I feel like it just take 9 hours to reload it. I thought he slammed it down and broke it. Painted like My Little Pony. What are the rules? I don't know. I don't know. Let's have a nose. So the heavy mortar is 48-inch range, D6 plus 3 shots, hitting on 5s, but it's heavy, so stay still 4s. Strength 8, -1, 2 damage. So it's, I don't know what that is. That's not a particularly useful profile. What is that used for? You shoot Marines with -1 AP? I don't think so. What's the 2 damage you wasted on that? I don't know what good that's good for. Heavy quad launchers, 48, 2d6 shots, 4s to hit when stay still. Strength 5, no AP, 1 damage. Not great. Like, that's 7 shots, 3 or 4 hits, 1 or it's not good. Multiple rocket launcher is D6 plus 3 shots, hitting on strength 2. -1/1 damage, but it's got anti-infantry 3+, blast, heavy, and indirect fire. Alright. And then the siege cannon, blast, heavy, indirect fire. D6 attacks, BS4, strength 12, AP -2/3. Yeah, the siege cannon seems pretty good. In your shooting phase after this weapon, shot of one or more attacks made with an indirect fire weapon scores a hit against any unit. That unit must take a break test or a battle shock test. If an infantry unit is hit by one or more attacks made by multiple rocket launcher, they must subtract 1 from their battle shock tests. Yeah, right. It's pretty cool. Yeah, loving the content. The Wheelmeister. Loving the content. When will a video be up for you painting the new Krieg models? One of them will be up in the next hour. And then there will be another one every day for the next 3 days. So including this day, the next 4 days we'll all have a video. One of them will be exclusive to Patreon though. He didn't bother painting most. Wait, what? I thought Krieg would be ballistas of fire shovels. I'm full of ideas. Question. Before I go back to hobbying, thoughts on the change to the Guard Codex? I don't know what to base my Fenrisian PDF on. Is that because they got rid of the infantry squad? Is that what you're wondering? Because they did get rid of the like old school Cadians, which were the infantry squad, weren't they? HQs. So you've got Cadian shock troops, you have Death Korps of Krieg, and you have Catachans. So you have 3 distinctive infantry types to use. And as far as I'm aware, the Catachan one would have basically the same stats as an old infantry squad, wouldn't it? Because they're all equipped with a lasgun as per usual. Every 5 models, 1 man replaced with a flamer. For every 10 models, Voxcaster. I don't think they can take heavy weapon. You know, 2 sergeants. Every scope of lasgun, close come on. Attached. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, still no heavy weapons inside squads, if that's what you're wondering. Day gone. You didn't bother painting most of the model, like barely put it in your paint. Sprayed it, washed it, stuck it in a case. The gall to say I missed stuff. You didn't stick stuff on. That's a totally different situation. It's embarrassing. It was less than mediocre. Wait, Blood Medusa. Missed something. Yeah. Did you get a unit of those, or is it just a single model? What single model? Oh, the big gun. Yeah, that's a good question. Unit composition is 1 artillery team. So I think it's 1 artillery team. Jesus Christ, how do you even find this? So many units. 1 artillery team. Krieg. Where the freak is the artillery? Oh, there we go. Artillery team. 1 model, 75 points. So it's just 1 model. It ain't no squad. It ain't no squad. I don't have to base my Fenrisian. Like Fenrisian PDF, I would go Catachan. So I feel like they would be close to each other. That would be my choice. Or if you want to make them super elite, then take them as like scions and stuff like that. Use their rules profile, because the Fenrisian PDF is not a PDF. They're awesome. So yeah, rip it up to you. Just so hi to Scarlet when she wakes up. Here he goes. She'll appreciate that blood. We'll tell her she's had a nightmare over Christmas with illness and basically lost 3 weeks. Oof. Right back to lurking and listening. So I can only have 3 of them. Yes. I'm going to miss infantry squads. I have a couple of something. Yeah, I've got a lot of them as well. Yeah. So you can make elite science. So then you've also got science, and you've got the aquilins as well. So jump ones. If you want to mix and match and do something with that, that'd be super cool. I really need to start like putting paint on model. I just need to find skeleton horde for the base coat on the horsies. Yes, that's not nearly gone. Skeleton horde. That's not the skeleton horde I wanted to play with. Where's my other skeleton horde? Oh, I was using it for something in this, wasn't I? Gorg Hunter. No. Are you skeleton horde? Oh, you are. That makes sense. I was going to make... have you decided if you're going to do another model on stream for the... I have no idea yet. On Fenris, jump packs are for the young that don't know better, right? The rocket launcher is very infantry focused and useless against everything else. Yeah. Glad you're looking forward to it, buddy. Work as fast as I can, David. Do you think it would be possible to model the horses as standing, similar to the old resin models? No. Honestly, David, I don't think so. Like, you would have to cut and repose and then resculpt every leg. I don't know why you would do that. Are you worried about them being fragile? Because they're not. They're not going to break. How does the artillery compare size-wise to the field ordnance battery? Okay. That would be how it compares. Right, seriously now, my Gundam has only had one leg since Christmas Eve. This box is like your own personal Christmas. It is. Working on some more of the Peacock Griffin tonight. Like it. Are you going to do a mount video like you did for Stormcast? Gifting White Wolf gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, buddy. You're creeping up to the 300 gifted subs. Like, you're 282. It's ridiculous. And the first one that got gifted it is the Prussian bastard. God damn it. I love it. Okay, that's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger. More boats. I do like boats. Any chance a shelf tour? That looks a lot of plastic. Would be good to see your collection. I did a Krieg video like 2 weeks ago or so, 3 weeks ago, where I showed off my current collection of Krieg, and that's now growing. But yeah, you should check that video out. It's really good. There's too much of other things to show everything. David, or did you say what? No, just to have a support for the Marshal. I get what you mean. I don't think any of them are. None of them are standing still. How does it match up to your... Okay. Here, you want to do this? Okay, I need to move all this stuff out of the way. Only you knew what I was sliding across the floor right now. Okay. Gotta move this banner that I'm not allowed to show online. Yeah, crap. Let go, you sack of wine. Okay. Once again, it just goes up like a... Papa, can you hear me? So they're bigger again, yeah. I put my peacock feather in whip yesterday evening. If you haven't seen it, I'll have a look in a minute. If not, I shall have a peek. Sorry, Laura's wondering if the artillery piece can be magnetized. So yes, you would you would just cut there and put a magnet in, and then there's a hole here for them. So yes, it's a fairly easy job to, if you were so inclined. I don't know why you would bother, but like it's super like in there for any predictions for the reveal show? I think we're going to see a lot more of the Emperor's Children. That's my guess. The little one do come in. They do come in units of 2. Yeah, I'd love to do an artillery army. I basically have one now with the amount of Krieg stuff that's come out now. Because I even have the Forge World, or the not the Forge World. I've got 3 of these as well. The Station Forge, so they're supposed to be like the Medusa pattern of them. So I have 3 of these printed off. I just have only built and painted one of them so far. So, yeah, lots of artillery. And then I have full batteries of these as well. So there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of artillery. What would you do? Oh, hey, buddy. Give me all the Emperor's Children. He's not legless, he's just invisible. Lol. You are a pattern, yeah. I want to buy another 2 bombards before they go away. Oh, yeah, I don't have any bombards yet. So like you, I do need at least 1 or 2 bombards. I'm guessing the Medusa pattern is super clean, but missing something. How did you make the upright fences? Got a whole video on that too, buddy. If you go into my thing and look up how I make trench bases, there's a whole original video on... like, originally I wanted to make one of these for every gun. So if I take these away... If I take this away... This is the base that I made. And it's supposed to be the trench, like this is where the trench line kind of starts. So inside you have the duck boards all the way along, the scattered shells and the trench rails. And then obviously the wheels, these are like the caster wheel thingies. So they line up with the trench rails. So when you're looking at it from across the table, it's like this. Which won't focus now, of course. And the idea was I wanted one of these for every single one of the guns, but it took a lot of time to make. Even though like little sitting Krieg, they like sit on the side, like waiting for their turn to be like loaders and stuff. But I've quickly realized that all 3 of them kind of fit around it. It's kind of funny as well because like each one of these guns needs 5 crew, so you have to paint 15 infantry to field the 3 guns as well. So it's a bit mental. I don't think this is going to work out the way I want it to, but like we can kind of see the idea of when you're looking straight at the emplacement, it's quite intimidating. And then it quickly dies because it's just guardsmen standing next to a gun. So, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Thanks so much for subscribing, Mr. Sergeant. I'm guessing we do spotter suit, yes. How superfluous of you. I was hoping to see maybe one more Eldar character. We need friggin' Crandras. Yes, the intimidating them and squads of engineers. You gotta love the engineers. Is the Krieg Marshal still in the book? Well, isn't the Krieg Marshal part of the new command squad? Sorry, I've got to move all these guns out of the way now. Look at all these guns. And I always do that, by the way. Whenever I do all my guard are based the same, so that if I decide to play a big game and to use multiple regiments, they match each other. Because that's just smart. SMRT. Are you going to do a mount video like you did for Stormcast? I don't know if I'm going to specifically do a mount video. I will just paint a full Krieg horsey in a video. And then obviously the guy on top will be painted to match mostly the guys I've done already on foot. And then we'll go from there. Oh, the Krieg Marshal, sorry. Like there's a separate, there's not just a command squad and then you pick whichever guard regiment you want anymore. There is now a obviously everything is broken down, which I found really interesting. So there's a Lord Marshal Dreer, but I'm fairly sure the guy inside of this, oh no, so it's a Lord Commissar and then a veteran guardsman. So I don't know if there is a Marshal, a Lord Castellan. I suppose you would just take a Lord Castellan. Lord Marshal Dreer. No, it doesn't look like it. Then you still do have all of the like Forge World rules for Krieg. So many books. Right, we're half an hour in and I have not put paint to a model yet, so I should probably do that. No, just have a support for the Marshal purely for, yes. A shame they don't do Earthshaker in plastic. I know, I was kind of hoping for that. I need more guns. Painting video for updated Station Forge artilleries. Would you do a painting video? I did a painting video on Station Forge artillery. Like the one you just saw, that's from a video. Is the Death Korps kill team fairly monopose? Yes and no. It's monopose in that there's a set way to build all the models, but each model has like 3 different ways of building them. Do you know what I mean? Night and day then. They're massive. Yeah. Redeemed, highlight my message. Paint! I know, right? Is the army painter razor wire you use? Any razor wire, all hobby razor wire is exactly the same. I'm fairly sure it all comes from the same factory. So yeah, just grab it. It's good stuff. I found wrapping it around a pencil is the best way to get the size of a 28mm miniature. Colin's Painting Adventures, thank you so much for subscribing with the Bezos books. Appreciate you all. Did I miss another one? No, I missed some subscribes. Pendraken, Tom's, yes. Okay. Let me try and get some paint on models. See if that's even possible. Video is exporting now. Typhus, hello sir. How are you? So I do have 10 of the original Krieg horses as well. So that's the difference in them. Like I still love these, but they don't hold a bat to the new plastic ones. Well, part of me still wants another 20 of the Forge World ones, because I'm just wrong. Okay, let's start by skeleton hoarding the horsies. Painting my sorcerer's arm stretch. Yeah. Okay, I missed it. Sorry. For me, Dreer is Yurton in my heart. And they're, yeah, but he's supposed to be a colonel. You're not supposed to be a higher rank than colonel. They broke the lore. They're usually so precious with my lore. So I'm gonna do one of these for video, and then I'll have like 9 left. So I think if I do 3 batches of 3 and one for a video, then all 10 will get painted fairly quickly, I think. Who knows? Who knows? I was 34 minutes and he started painting. Yeah, it's literally the worst we've ever been. Will you be basing the horses inside or outside of the trench? Outside. They're going to be on the muddy plains charging across. So long, keep them from painting. Well, you did well. Mr. Bonghits, how are you, sir? Yeah, life's been busy, but New Year, gonna get back to Tuesday and Thursday painting. Nice, like to hear it. Good news, buddy. I got an email from the other side of the incident, and we're in the clear. No cancellation for this guy. Well, that's good to hear, buddy. Just so you know, I copied that entire message and sent it to Laura, so she knows exactly what you did. I'm a prime idiot, yeah. Evening recently joined, folks. You're a terrible person, the worst. Lol. What is the difference between a Krieg Marshal and a Krieg Colonel? So it's not about rules. It's lore. So Colonel Yurtin was the Krieg commander who basically instigated the destruction of Krieg originally when Krieg was like super corrupt. He basically bombarded his own planet, nuclear war, ended everything, and then he rebuilt from a city underground what the Krieg are today. And he never took a higher rank than colonel, and he's considered to be like their saint. Their like the thing you look up to the most is Colonel Yurtin. The thing you aspire to be is Colonel Yurtin. He is the epitome of what a Krieg soldier is. So as a mark of respect, no Krieg officer took higher rank than a colonel, because it was seen as like, well, I would never consider myself to be more than what Yurtin was, so I'll never outrank him. So it was quite interesting. But they seem to have pushed that to the side a little bit. Oh, Laura sent me music and I just ignored it. Hold on. Let me find the music. How whoops. This one, apparently. That's an ad. It's another ad. God, I hate ads. Oh my god, 15-second unskippable ad. There we go. But is a marshal a military rank or Department Minatorum rank? A marshal is a Krieg rank. No other military, well, no other known that I know of has marshal as a rank. One horse base coated. Ah, ah, ah. God, I love the skeleton horde contrast paint. It's such a good color. Or what is a marshal then? I don't know what, like, specifically what a marshal is, like, comparatively in rank terms. Everything should be a military. It's true. Templars, yeah, but that's just captains for us, though. We just call it differently. Fair. Black Templars have marshals. True. Best spray for like a Roticus model, Wraithbone or how are the Nurgle? The Nurgle contrast is beautiful, and yes, I would go with Wraithbone because it's obviously a little bit more of a warmer tone, a little bit more life to it, which would be for like natural tones like the Nurgle stuff. I think would work a lot better. Breaking news: local Irish man hates woodworking with hand tools. Comes out as anti-as is a cutting tool with a thin arch blade that's perpendicular to the handle. These are used for shipping and smoothing wood that have been used since the Stone Age. The music is given a very 80s vibes. Well, it's where I come from, so it's fine. Marshal is a general, so a marshal is just considered a general, same rank. And marshal is effectively a 5-star general. Jesus Christ. I guess marshal equals general, yeah. AKA the highest rank he can be, which makes sense. Oh, look, they actually changed it. They're not wearing gaiters. They're just wearing like high boots, like riding boots. Huh. That's cool. It's cool they bothered to make that distinction. I appreciate it. I've got itchy feet to do another one of the Krieg Baneblades though. Like as soon as I finish the last one, I wanted to do the other one I have that's in bits. Get it all tidied up and then I also need to get my Knight Porphyrion done, which I built on stream, and then it's just sat there, not even sprayed since I built it. So much to do. Short little time. Riding boots make sense. They do, yeah. It's just the other ones don't have it. First time chatter, artwork by Boneless because Helbrecht needed a fancy title. True. Helbrecht likes to... It's like Supreme Commander. Also, Dreer is not the first Krieg character to be higher than a colonel. There was Marshal Cross. I know that, but Dreer is not the same Dreer. Like, yeah, it's a whole thing. If you paint your knight, I'm gonna have to paint my one. Your Knight Porphyrion, yeah, definitely. Is resin actually finer detailed? No, not even close. Plastic took over resin like a decade ago for quality. You know, there are some resins out there. I'm just talking about the Forge World resin. Like those companies that make beautiful busts and stuff and like beautiful pieces that people paint for competitions. That's a whole different level. That's not what I'm talking about. Bum, 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 bum. Did we have Dreer in the lore before now? No. No, I got Jurton and Dreer mixed up. Also, Dreer is for yes. If you paint your knight, yes. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, most of the high quality resin stuff is at higher scale. Yeah, some stuff, yeah. Like anyone that pretends that the old resin Krieg are nicer than the plastic Krieg, like as a person who has built and painted every single like resin Krieg thing there has ever been, I can confirm that the plastic stuff is just nicer. That's not to say I enjoy it more. I love all my resin stuff and I've got a bunch of it still to paint, and I'm not worried about painting it or disheartened that I have to paint it. I'm excited to keep adding to that collection, but you're talking about just pure quality, pure subjective, which are nicer sculpts. The plastic stuff knocks it all out of the water. New follower, Gospel 1218. That's followed. Appreciate you. We got a new follow from somebody a while ago. Pinzalas. Sorry, I missed that, buddy. Thank you so much for following. Appreciate you. Hey man, how's it going? I got a question for you. What games do you did play? I'm guessing you like painting more than playing. It's just harder to get games in these days because all of my friends are between the ages of 35 and 40. So we're just, yeah, busy. But I do like to play. If I can get games in, it'll be 40k or Old World would be my two primaries. I've been playing some Kill Team recently. Really enjoy that. Really like playing boarding actions. I really like playing Lord of the Rings, but I don't get to play that nearly as much as I would like. So I guess 40k and Old World are my two primary game systems. Like me and Lord Ralderon are overdue for a date for some painting and playing. So he'll probably be the next person that I play some games against, maybe. So yeah. And I'm over that bracket. I was trying to be kind to you, buddy. I'm nowhere near that age bracket. You just seem like it because you're a military historian. No military historian is under the age of 50. So you traded a bunch of years of your life to get that title. We're doing D&D in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. Do I prefer painting? No. Like, I still don't really enjoy painting. I enjoy having painted stuff. Does that make sense? That's not true. Like, when I'm painting, like, I sit down and I'm deciding to myself, am I enjoying painting? And then I paint something I really like and I'm going to take my time on it and stuff. Or if I'm going to batch paint 10 Death Riders, it's not going to be an enjoyable part of batch painting 10 Death Riders. But, like, when I was painting my banner for my Dogs of War Army, that orange and black banner, I was enjoying that. That was me enjoying painting, so worth it. Tell that panel of poor women that it was worth it. I prefer the look of the resin Death Riders, but the new ones are absolutely amazing. Can't wait to paint them. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I got 10 of them already. I know what I know how beautiful the new ones are, and I still want 20 more of the resin ones. I've always wanted 30. So maybe in my future I'll get 20 more of them. Someone will be selling them cheap because they want plastic ones, and I'll be able to swoop in and steal them. I like the look of the old Krieg more. Might be how Forge World painted them. Maybe, but like, I'll give you an example. Not to like crap on your parade or anything, but like, yeah, give me a Kriegsman. Like, here's a resin Kriegsman, and like, it's like, I don't know what's going on with that feet for starters. Everything is super thin. Nothing is symmetrical. I don't know what that hand is doing. Look at that thumb. The sculpt on the lasgun is just like awful because it's so old. The face is all like wonky. The designs are nice, but just, you know, the molds are just so tired. Worth it. Don't mention the incident. Is mentioning the incident like bring up the war around the Germans? Hey, they started it. Did you try Spearhead? No, Spearhead doesn't interest me at all. And I know that's just weird. I know it's weird, but Spearhead and Combat Patrol were just like when it was all coming out, like Mr. Golden Chin and Mrs. Laura were in like, they were so excited by the concept of Spearhead and they kept talking about it, and I was just like, just droned out. I don't know why. I have being told exactly what I have to take annoys me. But it's like, I don't want to show, like, if you show up to a Spearhead tournament or a Spearhead games day and you're like, oh, we're both playing Nurgle, yeah, cool, we both have exactly the same models on the table, this is boring, I don't want to. So yeah, not for me. Like, we like like a normal combat troll is like 500 points, right? So I would prefer to take that, like, that time and energy and make a boarding actions army, which is like 500 points. It is one of the weird things that Games Workshop do. They give you so many different ways of playing small games, which makes like the fan base of people of small games diluted because they're all doing different things instead of just doing the same thing. Does that make sense? Hello. I find it funny that all the painting streams are just chatting about Warhammer and not getting around to actually painting. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. The painting streams are just like, I'm just like the dancing monkey while you guys get to do your hobby at home. Like, these guys have made it an art form of stopping me painting. They usually kick me some subs to say sorry or leave a donation because they feel so bad for stopping me doing hobby. So I let them away with it. I don't think I slam any drinks the entire way through the stream. Evening all, I have a question, please, as I'm still a new painter, lol. I warmed my can of primer, shook it a good 5 minutes, and primed a batch of Stormcast Eternal Liberators. It was very cold during the night. I did this after work, and the primer has cracked all of the models. Is there non-damaging solution to strip? Yeah. You can buy BioStrip 20. It's a horrible stuff to work with. It just smells really bad and it's hard to get off the models, but it's fairly friendly on everything else. It won't damage the models at all. I've done a video on how to use it. Or if you order some Green Stuff World stripper, that will take it off as well. That stuff's really good. The answer to your question is yes, there is ways of taking the primer off without damaging the plastic, for sure. We have all suffered the fate that is bad spray. Old Krieg has a smaller chest pouch and a slightly different look to the horses that I like better than the new ones. But if you ask me to build a resin kit or a new plastic, yeah, I get you. Hey, we Germans are totally innocent. No, the Italians are totally innocent somehow. I wish Spearhead has some options. Every single Spear has stuff I love and stuff I don't want. I wish I could ditch the stuff. Exactly. Just play boarding actions and then you have no problem. Then again, maybe due to the way of selling unpopular kits, potentially. I do like my models with a bit of jank. I like old metal models too. That being said, I would actually want to build an army of all Resin Krieg. You can't do it anymore now. So many models are gone. Hobby at home, more like hobby at work. I like it. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you so much, Walter. Appreciate that. Thanks for dropping by and taking part. For Spearhead, I really like the one box and your done nature of going from purchase to gaming. Yeah, I get that. I get the whole premise behind it. And I guess, like, if that was a barrier for me, then maybe it would interest me. But because I have access to every army and every model, then that's not a selling point for me. We have 3 horses. Geez, Green Stuff World Pair Mover is amazing. I just wish it came in really big bottles. I really wish it came in a bottle that you could dunk a bottle into. That's the only downside to Green Stuff World. Like, it comes in a bottle that you have to pour it all out. And then it'll just evaporate. Why is it not in a tub that I can, like a jam jar shape? You just screw off the top, drop the model in, screw it closed, come back a little while later. You know what I mean? Show and tell an Imperial Fist tank. Do you want to see the one that I painted or the one that was nice? I can happily say I have not had bad spray. You must be in like a neutral climate. Ireland doesn't really have bad spray because we're never really too cold or we're never really too hot. So even more since moving to Colourforge. Colourforge is king, man. Ideal for X-Mania because I have access to every model, not like you common peasants. Yes. It wasn't idle. It was definitely directed. The funny thing is, yes, I hate doing Spearhead because you tell me what I have to do, but we used to do it all the time by buying battle forces on a character to start an army and fight with that. We did it once. We literally did it once. We played one game with those things and it went horribly wrong. Maybe that game has traumatized me to that whole process. I poured it in a jam jar. Well, that makes more sense, doesn't it? I wish it came in a jam jar shape. I poured mine into a jam jar. You son of a bitch. I'm in. Are we okay with Green Stuff World here? Not trying to cause... Yeah, I know they're not nice and I know they steal stuff, but there's no nice company. They're just The whole world is full of shit people. If I spent all day not doing stuff with people who do shit stuff, I'd be doing nothing with nobody. I'm sure that was a decent sentence in some countries. Did you see the Graham McNeil tweeted that he and his family and his dogs are all safe after evacuating the LA fires? Oh, why is Graham McNeil... Does Graham McNeil live in LA? I didn't know that. But I'm glad he's okay. My boy Markiplier is okay as well. Isopropyl alcohol is stripping extremely good. Isn't that potentially damaging plastic? Am I wrong? Same biostrip. Top man, thanks so much. I thought I would have scrapped them and buy a new set. No. Don't be silly. No. Watching all the way from Australia, painting up Krieg as my second army, and thinking 5th Siege Regiment as the scheme. Have you painted them before? What colors do you recommend? Is the 5th Siege Regiment the black one? Like, they're like night fatigues. Like, everything is black. No, isopropyl is plastic safe. Oh, okay. Boots-based nail polish remover for metal minis never stripped the plastic. Yeah, I use same thing. I go straight to the source instead of the nail varnish remover. I just get what's the compound you need inside the nail varnish remover? Acetone. You can just go into a beautician store and buy a giant bottle of acetone. Don't spray in cold weather. So it's not about spraying in cold... Like, spraying in cold weather is not great, but if you are in cold weather, it's not too bad. The trick is to keep the cans normal. Don't heat the can. Don't cool the can. Like, I spray outside, but all my cans are kept inside. So I'll actually spray in the shed, but my cans aren't kept in the shed. They're kept inside. So they're like 20 degree heat, normal, comfortable. Spray, and then go. No, don't use acetone on plastic. You'll have a bad day. No worries. Obsidian Ores. Hey, mate, watching all the way from Australia, painting up Krieg. Yes, nice. Who the... You're actually asking who's Graham McNeil? He's one of the Black Library authors. One of the good authors. I've used IPA on a ton of Tyranids and none of the plastics were ever damaged. Nice. I missed the release date for more of the plastic Krieg, if anybody knows. Are you like the individual stuff? I'm making my money for club card points. Even doesn't do her nails enough to use it all. Lol. It's how I lost my first ever run. Yeah. Oh, the one I painted. Yeah, so you want to see my tank. I think my Imperial Fists are actually under my feet, are they? Are they under there? Or they're here? Ah, crap. I think it's under here. This could be a problem. Oh, it is in the same one as that, isn't it? Okay, give me that. Are you gonna fall over if I lift this out? No. Okay. The Imperial Fist tank that I painted. Okay. Yeah, stand up, horsies. There's this one. And then this one, but this one's not finished because I never did the sponsons on it, or the guns. Then I did some tanks and stuff, or some dreads. Where's your arms, sir? Why is your arm not staying on? And some dreads as well. There, Imperial Fit stuff. You're such a dick. I'll show you a comparison. So, you know what he's talking about. So, this is a mediocre paint job. This is not a mediocre paint job. So, yes. In my hoodie pouch for 10 minutes before I picked it from Byron. Byron knows his stuff. Stripping paint from plastic models and acetone solves both the paint removal problem and the needing to paint problem. We're deep Mando mode. Oh god, I don't even know where Mando is up there with a Russian hat on it. So, yeah. Love, you're really something else not finished. Missing parts. The setup was beautiful. Bam! That's a very important that he was yes. Ye old days of spraying models on Liffey Street if the shop had no yard or outdoor. Yeah, that was bad. But needed. Stuff needed to be sprayed, man. It was important, right? The infantry squad's coming out with the box set. So that's available to pre-order now. The command squad and the heavy weapon team are a little bit later. Russian hat Mando. Oh my god. Why are you guys trying to get me in trouble? Ow. Okay. Okay, I got this. Okay, I got... Yeah. Nailed it. This is... Well, it seems how you didn't get cancelled, Dorman. It's my turn. This is the way. Can't find headphones. Yeah. We want... Look, you can't chant, you... God damn it. The command. Yeah. Wow. Did I tell you the story of the day that I bought this? Did I ever tell you the day that I bought this? This very politically not correct hat. But man, I look good in it. I was in Prague and I bought this hat because I visited the KGB museum. It was amazing. And then I bought this hat like a souvenir. And I walked around for the rest of the day holding this hat. That was the day the war broke out. And I didn't know. And I went in and bought a Russian hat the day Russia invaded the Ukraine. And walked around for the rest of the day with it. So, yeah, that could have gone better. Or worse. Where's that other tank? See, his tanks go in the shelf. My tanks go in a box. Okay. Really determined for me to not get any hobby done, right? It's like a competition. 83 people making sure I don't do any hobby. Having a look at the headphones. Imagine new peeps tuning in right now. No, I want to watch. Yeah. No, yes. Oh shit, yeah. It didn't go well. I was getting funny looks and I didn't know why. Didn't combine it with the... Yeah. This is the way any insensitive in the world issues. No one's surprised. That is the goal for the night, yeah. Could you use Russian Hot Mando as a channel picture? If I wanted to be immediately cancelled, maybe. That's not Jin Jaran. That's Jin Drago. And he must break you. Yeah. Oh, the face cam is broken. It's just my bald head. Why did you freeze, Mr. Camera? Deactivate. Reactivate. I've returned. Or Andy has a bot problem. Both of those things are true. Damn you, Medusa! Why does everybody hate me? Why does everyone hate me? Oh, yeah. In Prague? Yes, in Prague. 'Cause we're jerks. You sure are. Every last bloody one of us. The worst kind of people. Stretch. In fairness, though, more folks backing Drago over Rocky now. But hey, no politics, huh? Yeah. Painting 30 wolves for my wolf riders. That's a lot of hobby. That's a lot of wolves. Wouldn't it be funny if Laura's looked her headset and it's on her head? That wouldn't surprise me. Is that armor or? Oh, okay. Hold on. Gotta do this. Okay. Gotta do this. Gotta do sound settings. Gotta change the dongle. Then we gotta do this. Is she just going to explode in now?
Hello.
Hold on, stream together. You're up! People can hear you!
Hello? Hi. Hello, everyone. Wait, White wolf they were in the last place that I looked. That's where I should have started. Hi, everyone. The video is live. Please watch it after the stream.
There, you're a problem now. I'm painting.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get there in time to stop you doing a Russian thing, but anyway, I'm here now.
What do you mean Russian thing? I said I bought it in Prague. What are you talking about? Is that not a Prague hat?
Yeah. Hi, Tim. Hi, Medusa. Hi, everyone.
Oh, everyone's nice to you, apparently.
I know, it's nice. Hope you're all doing well. Is anyone working on anything that they said they do for New Year? As my voice breaks. Not making fun of you, Dorman. Is anyone working on what they said that they would work on for New Year's, is what I was trying to say there. Too soon. Good evening, Samurai. We are talking about the incident. How is everyone over on YouTube? Good evening, Sinclair, Felix, Frank. Sinister Plank says he's hobbying super efficiently. Spent 3 hours painting the blade of one of the swords. Oh my god. No. I hope it looks nice. And then we have next up Sinclair. I worked out the fastest wolf recipe in the history of wolf recipes. Felix found a WA boss in the corner of my pile. Nice. Technically, every model is towards my New Year thingy. That's a good way of doing it. Working on a comfort piece, that's one of those days. It's a good idea. A comfort piece would be like anything Halloween related. Just so then I could be like, it's almost Halloween, please.
Yeah.
I am not yet as the Space Marine section of the combat. Oh, so you're going to be collecting the combat, or the Chaos Space Marines as part of the combat patrol thing. Okay. Revenant finished a crocheted scarf and I'm now working on a throw blanket. That's awesome. Henrique, sorry, after the stream I have to sleep. That's okay. I know you're ahead on time. I'll watch that video when you get home tomorrow. Cool. Thank you for all the comments as well. Halloween, first reference of the year. Maybe first reference on stream, but I've definitely talked about Halloween already.
Look how long it take her to start a Halloween conversation on the stream. She came in like 13 minutes past. It's now 18 minutes past and we're already talking about Halloween.
It's just the best. I did wear a witch jumper the other day as well, and then, yeah. So, I'm in the mood. I wish you could get more orange clothes aside from Halloween clothes though, because I have a really nice jumper that I really love the color of, but I wish it was just an orange jumper instead of being such a Halloween theme. Not that there's anything wrong with Halloween, but in some situations it looks a bit weird if you turn up wearing it. Every day is Halloween if you believe. Hard enough, that's true. It's just the other people that don't get it. Yeah, orange is a really easy color to wear, and it's just not sold properly. If you head up to Belfast in mid-July, you should get more orange gear. I still haven't forgiven Andy for his trench crusade guy.
Boom.
Kaprinsky has an orange jumper and shirts and a snooty. You might need to send Andy a link to that if it's an orange one. Lone Samurai is doing the full run of the Combat Patrol magazine. Figured the extras would be good to build and make. Scarlet will have the Orcs and Eldar for her Yannari. That's when you finish the Gundam. You're making her an avatar. That's cool. Great song from Wizard. I wish it could be Halloween every day. I'm sure someone has covered it, right? From a band called Wizard, right? Only 290 days left to Halloween, and I already have maybe 7 ideas for costumes just from this year. Although I don't know if a Nosferatu costume would work. It might just look a bit weird. Just like, go on, Andy, what are you going to say about the movie?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Good. Good.
I wouldn't waste my breath.
Oh. Just checked, and I am doing one of my resolutions. It's from Claire, working towards the Orc and Goblin Arcane Journal Winter's Teeth scenario needs a lot of dags.
Love it.
Every year, the New Year's resolution is to reduce the pile of shame, and every year I barely succeed. Is it because you just add more than you paint? Oh, Felix, in our hobby group, we have a hobby bingo. It's in German, but I should make an English version for you guys. Yeah, do. That would be cool to see. We do like a 6-month version and then like another one for the second half of the year. That would be cool. Blood Medusa, did you watch Nosferatu? I think it might be a woman thing.
Yeah. Sure.
And I hate that. Dorman, you're going for 2,025 points? Of what? Oh, yeah, that's on my list. Medusa, I love it. Obsessed with it. It's my new Christmas movie. It's my new, like, it's everything. I've heard great things from the men I work with. Okay, Andy. Nosferatu, a scary or gory movie. It is gothic horror, and I wouldn't say it's...
Either.
There's a few, like, jumps in it, and it's not really that gory. It's more maybe unsettling. I'm not the best person to ask about whether something is scary, but I would say, like, atmospheric, maybe. In my painting challenge... Oh, it's a painting competition in a hobby. Cool. I'm still trying to work out my silver bayonet thing because I want to do like what Andy was saying before about having a complete game. Like I'm going to be taking the Egypt one, but I'm currently just trying to work out how to do the base for the board, so it's transportable. I had a few like, oh, that would really work, and then I looked it up and it will absolutely not work. So a little bit stuck on that, but I know I could be starting painting other stuff. It's just when you get something you're like, if I have a problem that I can't overcome, then that becomes what I'm thinking about instead of being like, oh, I'll just, spend my time better doing this thing. So that's happening. Hey, Hunter. Most unsettling movie I've ever seen was Inland Empire. Didn't leave, but should have. Decades later and still horrified. I don't know that one. Oh, anyone who likes movies though, it's like instead of Wordle, there's a frame thing. I really like it. I will find out what the name of it is. The refreshes every night, and you get 6 guesses, like 6 frames. So it's like 6-frame challenge. Scroll through all my tabs right now. Just put the link in because I think it's cool. You can do a 1-frame challenge as well. I'll put it in both things. Yes, framed, Sinister. Hyperfixation? Can't relate. Why are our brains the way they are? Tim is going old school for this year. 2 40k armies, 2 old world armies. That is a lot of armies. How many sleeveys are you gonna need? Sorry. You did want me on the stream, right, Andy?
Nobody wasn't bullied by the populace of the stream.
Yeah. I'm just aiming for one old world army, unless they bring out something totally cool and new, which I have. Well, what are they on? I feel like by the end of this year, we will see a new army for Old World. Can we vicariously bully Andy through Laura? Yes. I will read out all your comments. I will put on voices and everything. We don't bully here. We give gentle directional cues. Tomb Kings. Medusa, I'm trying to figure out like an incentive for the Tomb Kings. Like I said, June, but I need to actually like plan a game. Even the Spearhead. You guys were talking about Spearhead earlier. If Dave and I plan a game, then that gives me like, you know, an end point. So I just need a game in June or something. And also to get over my stop looking up how an Egyptian army would historically look, because that's not what I need to do for a Tomb King's army.
Nope. Gotta get some paint on your dollies.
I know, but they need to look correct.
I would rather them look painted than not painted.
Yeah, but I don't have that. That's not how my brain works. I'm like not the ideal person for the channel.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah. Revelin said, fairly sure when I mentioned Andy would have a perfect Tingle cosplay, it was just bullying.
Yep.
Pretty much. He did cry a lot that night.
Yep.
Kept listening to the music from the games and just crying again and again.
Yep.
You can do it, just take it one model at a time. I tried to do that with the queen that I now can't remember the name of, because I just have Khalida, thank you. And I don't like how Khalida turned out, and then that kind of just like stopped me again, because I thought, oh, I'll get her right, and then our whole army will come together, and then Zany Bros says, I just ordered a set of paints from Vallejo yesterday, the advanced set. It just crossed my mind that the dark colors might not have enough contrast for the color scheme of the Death Korps of Krieg 5th Siege Regiment. This is my first Warhammer mini set ever, so I'm not expecting it to look amazing. Do you have a scheme? Just crossed my mind that the dark colors, so I don't have enough. Are you asking whether do you have enough of a range of paints? If you're not don't really know what I was trying to say there, but welcome to Mediocre Hobbies. If you're not expecting it to look amazing, it doesn't have to be. Stream idea, paint with Laura. She'd still get more done than Andy does. Only, yeah, maybe. He paints all the time though. I will only paint if I'm not on camera or anything, which just sounds like I'm just on a camera all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to one day get to a point where I would paint on camera, but I don't know. It's still that art is like my own thing. Because I still see painting models as art instead of just painting them to get them done. So
done being the key word.
Yeah. Schrodinger's Tomb Kings. They could be perfect. If you paint them, they might not be perfect. Is that the thought process? Yeah, like I just can't. I'll just get stuck in the research part of like, what if I try this scheme? What if I try it? But I don't actually try the schemes. I just keep looking for a scheme that I really like. What is the historically accurate attire for Jack's notes? undead skeletons from Kemery. You'd be surprised at the amount of I have bought books, I watched like tons of TV shows and everything, and yeah.
Like the amount of time she's put into research, and she could have had like half the army painted by now.
Oh, I could have had 3 armies painted by now and done Tomb King Armageddon style, like take over the world. I could be ruling the old world by now, but nope. Still just have little skeletons just looking
Come
all
out here
wonky.
and face me. No, I can't pick the right outfit to fight. Come back again another time.
They wouldn't have had that color those days because they couldn't use that dye. Cafe is coming. It's going to be amazing. I think so. There's no way they did that much work. Can't wait to get my Krieg box this weekend. Finally settled on my color scheme and have infantry on the way. Lord Commander Joe, what scheme are you doing? Border Patrol only needs 500. Yeah, see, I need to do something like that. I know that was part of our goal last year, was like, I run out of points and I didn't do that. But that was because it was supposed to be a campaign that didn't happen.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm using the full Vallejo game color and express color set here, and it's the best paint next to Citadel, in my opinion. I've used in 20 years of hobby. Nice. If he's starting out, worth getting some contrast or express colors, then use the Vallejo paints to layer. That might be a good idea. Zany Bros. So if you use what you bought as your layer and your highlights, and then have contrast as your base or express colors or something, like a speed paint version. Fifth Regiment is color scheme. Oh, yeah, that's what. Research is half the fun. Thank you, Dorman.
I just agreed with
Medusa...
a military historian on what fun is.
Yeah. I know. Do Space Marines from the same chapter have the same hair color, or is it as random as the modern world?
Depends on the chapter.
That's a good question, because yeah, they're all from the same.
Like all Raven Guard are black haired. Lots of Ultramarines are blonde. But yeah, it can change. And like, not like they will have whatever hair color they have, but when they get changed to a Space Marine, their hair color will change the color. Like the gene seed from the Primarch will affect that.
Bill asks, what are both of your favorite 40k and Age of Sigmar armies? For me, it is anything to do with death. So I have Flesh Eater Courts, and I honestly have no interest in any. Even the orcs could be fun, but I'm just death based. 40k, I don't have a 40k army, but I would like to start a Space Wolves combat patrol at least. I have to say, when Andy is alone on stream and painting while interacting, I know how difficult that can be, so pat on the back for you. And he said something nice for a change, Andy.
I'm in shot. I'm just waiting for the pun or the boot to drop, or
I'm sure I might just scroll back down again.
Yeah, it'll catch up on itself.
Yeah. You got you, Laura. Can't have certain colors because the ancient Egyptians didn't have those colors, but flying skeleton dragons, they were real. How do you think the pyramids were built? Obviously. Don't research Shane the Lady. Half the fun for me is researching to get ideas like Vikings for touches to my Fenrisian PDF. Yeah, like there's so much. I'll show you a good time, buddy. Don't worry, you'll be button counting in no time. I do what? Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Oh, Dorman, I am reading a very interesting book at the moment that I will send you a picture of, and I don't know whether it's like your side of things, but it is World War One based. My advice for new hobbyists: if you have a crazy idea like painting a griffin as a peacock, just go outside in the cold and flick your ears real good, and then paint it like a normal griffin. Are you possibly doing that right now? Are you going insane?
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay. Andy, for your favorite 40k and Age of Sigmar armies?
Favorite 40k, I always say it's top 3 because I can't really break it down, is Space Marines, Guard, and Tau. Favorite? I don't know. I always think in my head of like, if I could only collect one for the rest of the time, what would it be? But then like loads of pragmatic things pop into my head. Like, I'll just pick Space Marines because I like Space Marines a lot, and they'll get new stuff every year, so I won't be bored. Whereas a big Tau, I could go like 5 years without a new Tau model. And that would suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And favorite Age of Sigmar would be I have to go top 3 again. Cities of Sigmar, Stormcast, Glimpse by Gitz, I think.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what a dead Glimpse by Gitz army would look like. Like if they're all painted like little tiny deaths running around, and then the mushrooms were all rotten. I don't know. Yeah. Could you do something with that? Perhaps. Ogres get Yetis. That could be a Laura army. Well, I assume you have all seen the Yeti Blood Bowl player character. Not player. Well, he plays it, but you know,
Star player.
people play it. Yes. That is a potential project because that would be pretty cool. Isn't that what Andy is always doing? Contrasts followed by some layers. Yes, but it does just give an extra bit of range. If you buy a set of paints and they do just have one or two of a certain thing, the contrast will add another aspect. Felix expresses base, game color as highlighting, base in grey with white dry brush underneath. I'm a really bad painter, and with this it looks almost usable. I'm sure it looks way better than usable. Grey Knight, he's live! He's alive! Hello, Grey Knight.
Gordon's alive.
Which army sparks the most joy? Death.
That's a great question. I'm trying to now think of like when I finish painting something, I hold it up to myself. Am I more happy with a Space Marine thing or a Guard thing?
I've seen you put more character into your Guard stuff.
Yeah, so Guard.
I'm not answering for you, or just...
No, you decided as well.
Okay, there's your answer, Sinclair. Avatars of War does Orc and Goblin skeletons. I will be looking that up. I'm using War Games Atlantic Halfling skeletons as auxiliaries for my Romans. Still so excited with that army. And I won't copy you, but I will be watching. It's a very good idea. What color skin have you done the Death Red horses? Skeleton hordes, so far as if I was paying attention.
Well, yeah, they're just one coat of skeleton horde. I'm still putting base coats on. I decided to just try and get one of them base coated for now. So I just have to do the metallics and the gold and silver, and I can shade the model down.
Another question from Tim. If you had to pick one army to paint from now on, but that army was never to get a new model again, what are you picking?
I feel like it would be Space Marines because it has such a big range. You know what I mean? Like you could do 10 different Space Marine armies and have 10 completely different armies and 10 completely different sets of models. 10 completely different chapters, so all different schemes and stuff. So Medusa, the demons are all broken up now, so you have to actually pick. Are you Zinch, Slanesh, Nurgle, or Khorne? Which one?
No. She will not pick. Just demons as a whole. So what you're saying is Space Marines have too many models.
No. Huh, sorry. Nope.
Slanesh.
I
Did
love
we talk
Krieg.
about...
Mr. Banana says he loves Krieg, so that's...
Yay! Nice. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Banana. Slanesh is prettiest. Who do you think the next Primarch to come out after the Emperor's Children's? Is that a question for me, Tim, or for Andy? I can torture you all by going through all the Primarchs again if you would like. Adralaron thinks Space Marines don't have enough models. We still need more.
I agree. They don't have the models.
There'll be
Always more.
Soon. We will, the chat will be open for the reveals, and then potentially we will do, damn it, Medusa, we will do a watch along at 9 if people haven't seen stuff. We have, 20 minutes? I definitely get 7 of them again, right? Let's do Laura Names Primarchs. I feel like that was probably the least fun stream we've had, right?
Well, don't forget the Bigfoot stream.
Oh, yeah. No, that was fun.
You heard it.
Damn it. With a name like Blood Medusa, there's really only one chaos choice. Nurgle. I mean, Khorne, obviously. Lehman Russ is Shippo's suggestion.
Ferris Manus is mine.
Okay. Be so funny if I actually guessed the right one. Alfonso. Alfonso, brother of Alfarius. Alfarius, even I said it wrong. Rumor has it there are new Marines coming in the summer, including a new Lysander model.
No!
Good old Alfonso. Maybe he'll be next. Maybe that can be our merch, Andy. We have to we're gonna try and make some kind of physical product. We could totally just make Alfonso.
We could do that.
Tim thinks Vulcan might come back. Not suggestion, speculation, as they've taken too long for the rumored Space Wolves refresh. And also, after 30 Lone Samurai, after 30 years of Space Wolves, I'm equal part excited and terrified for the Space Wolves refresh.
It's going to be amazing. I just want all the Primaris versions of all the freaking characters.
Yeah.
Give me Primaris Lucas the Trickster, please.
You're just making up names.
I love the idea of Belisarius called cracking open Lucas the Trickster and being like, wait, where's his second heart? What the hell is that thing? This guy's insane.
Jumpy Withered also says it has to be Russ. Can't wait for new Space Wolves.
I have a crazy theory that when Russ returns, he won't be loyal.
Lucas died on the table. That floor of the Fang is no longer accessible. Shippo agrees. Yes, Andy, that's my idea too. And Lone Samurai said, get out. Russ is literally the bestest boy.
I'm not saying he's turning to chaos. I just think he's sick of the Imperium. If you think about how many times Fenris has been bombed by the Imperium in the last decade, like he'll show back up. Like, look at the recent messages and the records of what has been going on. It's like, you know what? Screw these guys. We're done fighting for them.
We're starting our own gang. Traitor Russ. Andy, you shut your dirty mouth.
Not traitor, renegade.
Yeah, he typed that before you said it. Renegade just put that song in my head. With blackjack and hookers. I think Russ is off plotting something with Valdor. Next heresy is going to be Space Marines versus Guard.
Well, Valdor is in the warp with his own kingdom.
I think he'll come back more as an Odin character. Okay. Well, Atomic Murph Krieg. They'll kill off Bjorn like they did Yarick and we'll all die inside.
Who are they killing off?
Sinclair, they'll kill off Bjorn like they did Yarick and we'll all die inside. All the best characters are being retired.
Who's retired?
I don't know.
I'm asking him. Who is all these best characters that are retired?
Russ is a traitor to his brother Magnus. I'm so angry about Russ after the Horus Heresy book Magnus. You have started a fight, Andy. Renegades of Russ. When Magnus and Gulliman were first released, the design team said in an interview that most, if not all, Primarchs would return, and that one traitor would turn loyal and one loyalist would turn traitor.
Yep. I think Lorgar will turn loyal.
Gabriel Seth is retired. That's revenge for the Russ comment.
You sack of wine.
That was my fault.
Gabriel will be... Mr. Seth to you will return. Wearing Amit's Terminator armor, his wrecking face.
Lone Samurai's local store manager thinks he'll be a 2-mini release like Marathi. Odin style normal and honkin' big werewolf wolfen.
Yeah, it's possible.
I shall buy both.
And then he'll be even more renegade. Because basically he's a big demon Primarch thing now. I think his brothers are going to like that.
I apologize for the bad noises. Yarick, Strachan, Daddy Creed. Yarick was killed, yeah, but he didn't get his epic moment.
Yet. And Creed isn't dead. Creed is in a Pokeball.
I think he's suggesting that, like, he's being retired because his daughter is here now.
Nah, he'll be back.
You think he's just gonna fire his daughter though, or just let her?
Oh yeah, sacked.
Continue to.
Take your daughter to work day. She did a crap job, and give me back my jacket. Get the hell out of here.
I do like that he took off his jacket before the Pokeball though. Tim thinks we're gonna have a clone of Fulgrim.
There is a clone of Fulgrim. Fabulous Bill made it, and it's a perfect copy of the Primarch, but it's not demonic. It's currently loyal. But once again, he's in the same place as Thingy. He's in a Pokeball, so it's possible.
So Lord Raldon then says, I think the trader Primarch that turns loyal is Clone Fulgrim. Either that or Alfarius is not dead, and turns out he was loyal all along.
Alfarius is loyal.
Lone Samurai, and know in my gut that Russ and Korax are hunting together in the Eye of Terra, based on real world. Wolves and ravens hunt together. That's so true. They do work symbiotically. They'll find the Can in the Webway, and Can will return first, having been released by the wolf and the raven. It is prophesized.
So Korax is currently hunting down word bearers, and he's a crazy ghost monster, like mist monster. Think like the black smoke from Lost. That's what he is. He floats around as mist, becomes just this horrible monster, butchers Chaos Space Marines, and then turns to mist again. So yeah, Korax, just glue a bit of cotton wool to a base, spray it black, googly eyes. There you go.
Many points.
412.
Nice. Okay, didn't see that update.
Yeah, 30k one.
That could be our product.
No, it couldn't. Remember that the Combat Patrol magazine with the chap on the bike is due out tomorrow.
Good reminder.
Nah. All this Pokeball chat has a decent care to read more Gotrix and Felix. Unfollow, refunds 280 gifted subs.
No, please don't.
Oh no. Turn back on my OnlyFans.
Are there any other things since we talked about the reveals? Was there any other things that came out? I'm trying to remember. Was there any other?
Only talked about 40k. Can't even remember what the other options were for the.
Well, there was that potential beast thing.
Where is the damn?
The silhouettes.
Just even like how many, like the tagline bits, but it's not even up on community as like the top thing.
I know, they used to always do like a countdown and everything.
Yeah. Can I see more articles, please?
No.
Oh, there we go. No, that's the favorite Warhammer miniature video. Damn it. I ain't got no clue.
Lucius is a defo. 40k, Age of Sigmar, pretty sure it was Old World.
One of them is Old World.
Because it was Necromunda. Yeah, it was the last one, wasn't it? Was it Necromunda?
I'm fairly sure I know what the Old World is.
I think we're getting Beast Black. Is Black Library one of the Black Library is one of the silhouettes, then we might not get it. Oh, Lucius. Yeah. Lucius is a defo for.
Yes.
I'm still saying that wrong, aren't I? Yeah.
Lucius.
Yeah, he was the first. Lucius.
Necromunda, Old World, 40k, and AOS. I'm fairly sure I know what Old World is. 40k, Emperor's Children, Age of Sigmar. I honestly have no idea.
Didn't we say it was a death thing? Because it's a dead ride. It's a dead horse.
Was it an Ossiarch thing?
I hope so. They could do with something. Could it be their new book with a model?
Yeah, totally Lucius in the Shadow. I don't know. Is there a more satisfying feeling than gluing the riders on mounts you've painted? No, it's such a good feeling. Yeah, like so I had the same feeling earlier when I finally finished painting all of the the canon bits separately, and I had to like make it one thing. It was so good. Been reading fantasy novels, and I think Alithanar might be the most badass character. You're not wrong. Alithanar is no joke. I think Ossiar Corsi. Maybe. I reckon Grave Lords with new Black Knights. It's possible. Black Knights could do with an update. The models aren't terrible.
No, but they could be they could be improved to go more in what they sell at the moment.
Well, it's that thing we talked about before with the if they make new Black Knights, then the old ones, which are still a nice kit, are free to return to the old world.
Yeah.
So.
Which would make sense for everyone.
Okay, fine, people. We are going to jump across and raid somebody now. We currently have 25 people left on Twitch, 30 people on YouTube. If any of you kind people on YouTube, any of you 30 famous people, are inclined to jump across to Twitch for a few minutes just so we can do a nice raid, feel free. Obviously, no pressure. It will just be extra awesome. Let us find somebody to raid.
Felix, there's an old model of Lucius, but it's potential that you'll see him on Friday. Sinclair, I think Alec Anar might be the best badass character, might be the most badass character in Warhammer. Just before you go.
Alithanar.
Well, yeah.
It's the blind elf that then became the armor, the enchanted armor, and Lumineth.
That is not how I would have spelled. Okay, yeah. Yep. That you would just that was okay. Dorman says you're wrong. Valerian. Dorman says that's Alarian. He was the lad who decided to set up a ranch on Nigoroth.
Am I getting confused or am I mixing two elves together? I found somebody to raid.
Good night, Medusa. Good night,
maybe not.
Lone Samurai. Good luck with your Gundam. On Twitch, we are going to raid. YouTube, we can't do any raids, but if you want to come over, or we'll be back again at the same time on Thursday. I'll have a look at him, Sinclair. He's my kind of Halloweeny guy. Okay, I will look at him. Okay. We'll see you.
Welcome to my first stream of 25.5. He's apparently Irish.
Yay! Twitch is worse than YouTube. I can't do it. That's okay. I don't know what you can't do.
Oh, listen, I was a Shadow Warrior guy. I did get that mixed up.
Okay. We will see you all on Thursday.
Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging about with us. You're all glorious, and we will jump across and see you on Thursday. So get some hobby done, enjoy the middle of your week, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.
Bye.